준비. Hands on your hips, right and left. 하나, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Shoulder. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Head circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. Switch. 다섯, 여섯, 일곱. 여덟. Arm circles forwards. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. Forwards. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. Going forward, one back. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 front bend straight. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 side stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, switch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, switch. 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. twist. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 hip circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 knee circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. 요 other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. Your feet together, both knees circle. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. Your other way. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. Your feet apart. Hang for two and squat for two. Hang. 하나, 둘, squat, set, net. Hang. 하나, 둘, squat, set, net. Hang. 하나, 둘, squat, set, net. Hang. 다섯, 여섯, squat, 일곱, 여덟. Hang down. Shift your weight. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. You'll rise, shake it out, and good. Okay, for workout today, what we're gonna do a set of exercises, and we're gonna do each thing in the set just 10 times, and then we're gonna go through it 3 times, each time doing it slightly different. The first set, everything we do is gonna be slow and controlled. So like, for example, if/when we do push-ups, you'll do the push-up completely slow and controlled on every push-up. I'll kind of count them so you can go at my pace. If you go at a slightly faster, slower pace, that's okay. And then we'll move on to the next one, and we'll keep on going. And then the second set, we're going to do them at normal pace. So push-ups would then be normal pace you might do them, and then the last set will be explosive. So whatever it is, you're trying to go as fast and hard as you can to work on the main 3 types of endurance. So we have power and types of strength, I should say. So you've got power, which is the slow, forceful. You've got endurance, which is the regular, consistent. And you've got the explosive. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna be standing, and we're gonna do squats. You can either do regular squats, but you're gonna go all the way down to actually squatting, where the name squats come from. If you want more of a challenge, you can do a one-legged squat, and we'll switch halfway through. Okay, so ready? First set, nice, slow, and controlled. If you're doing one-legged, you don't have to go quite as low if you're not able to. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're doing regular squats, keep going, otherwise switch legs. 6, 7, this leg is much weaker. 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're gonna do push-ups. We're gonna do push-ups close to your waist as you can get them. You might even have your fingers back. So Push-ups, again, nice and slow. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, with all these, modify however you need to be able to get 10 of them done. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm just getting warm quickly. Layer here. So now we're going to go to core, and we're going to do jackknives. When you're doing these, keep your hands reaching as far away from your body as possible. If you reach this point and it's hard to go up, that's good. Fight it up, and think of lifting your chest up, not forward. Forward crunches your lower back. I'm going to keep that as straight as possible. Okay, again, nice and slow. Keep your hands reaching away the whole time, however high you can go. Again, reaching up, and then slowly down. There's 1. And 2, hands are pulling away the whole time, slowly as you can, as high as you can, and then just as slowly go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, again, think of reaching your hands and feet up and your chest up, not forward. 6, the down as slow as the up. 7, so it should take the same amount of time to go up as it does to go down, or vice versa. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Next, we're going to go to tricep dips. I'm just going to do them on the floor. You can do it on a bench if you want. You can go a little bit deeper. But in case you don't have one, you're going to have your hips up as high as possible. If these don't work, you bend your knees and it'll make it a little bit easier. Look up behind you. And again, very slow. Ready? Going down. Trying to keep your hips up. Going up. 1, and push your arms straight like you're trying to push your shoulders away from the floor. So you're never resting down slowly, hips up. Back up. Looking up, lifting your hips up, pushing your shoulders away. 3. Your body's gonna try and do stuff to make these easier. You wanna do the opposite of that. So push your whole body away. 4, going down. Engage your glutes. To work more of your body, squeeze your legs together. 5. Lifting your hips up. Shoulders push up. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly going back up. Okay, good. Now, next, we're gonna go last one, side lifts. So you're gonna go here. You're just gonna be lifting your hips up. You're gonna drop them all the way down, including bending your arm. So getting as close to the ground as you can. Going back up, we're just gonna do 5 per side. So starting here, one hand on the ground, hips up to the side as high as you can go. Then go slowly. Barely touch your hip, and then slowly start going up. And lift your hips as far away as you can. And back down. Squeeze your legs together, engage your glutes. Slowly going up. And 3. 4. 5, last one. And rest. Other side. And again, modify these however you need to so you can do them. If they're difficult, great. If they're impossible, they're so hard you can't do it, then that's not helpful. So again, hips up, ready, and go. Very slowly. One, 2. Belly button pulls towards your spine, glutes squeeze together, legs squeeze together. 3. 4. Hips up as high as you can. 4. 5. 4. Okay, there's a full circuit of exercises. Now we're gonna do them again, but we're gonna go regular speed. So instead of being 5 to 10 seconds per rep, it's gonna be 1 or 2 seconds per rep. Okay, starting off, squats. Same thing you did last time. Ready, and go. Down, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up. You're doing one-legged switch. 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up. Okay, push-ups, and again, you're going as close to your waist as you can get. And ready, down, up, glutes squeeze together, down, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up. Okay. And back to tricep dips. Feet together, hips up, looking behind you, and ready. Down, up, hips up high, down, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up. Okay, last one, other side. or on your side, I should say. Up the edge of one foot, squeeze your feet together, tighten your glutes, and down, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, and other side. Hips up, ready, down, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up. Okay. I forgot one. V-sits. So Travis, like, seems like we got there much faster. Okay, again, reaching as far as you can. Ready, and think of reaching your hands away and lifting your chest and feet up, not towards each other. Ready, and up, slowly down, so control the way down. 2, up, down, keep your back straight as possible. 3, up, down. 4, up, down. 5, up. Don't let your legs just fall. Everything's controlled. 6, up, down. 7, up, down. 8, up, down. 9, up, down. 10, up, down. Okay, now we just have our, let's see, that's all. Now the explosive ones. So what you're gonna do on the squats is you're gonna go down and then jump as high as you can and then land in the next squat. We're gonna reset after each one. So you're gonna land the squat, then we'll reset. So it'll go down, jump, land, and then reset. So the explosion motion is fast, not the continuous. We're not doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, ready, and down, jump, and then reset. 2, down, jump, reset. 3, down, jump, reset. 4, down, jump, reset. Jump as high as you can. 5, down, jump. If you're doing one-legged switch legs. 6, down, jump, reset. 7, down, jump, reset. 8, down, jump, reset. 9, down, jump, reset. 10, down, jump. Okay, push-ups. On these ones, you're gonna try and clap, or at least get your hands off the ground. If you can't clap them, at least push up. And then we're gonna, again, rest in between so that the motion can be as fast as you can. Okay, push-ups, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, V-sits. Your goal in this V-sit now is to try and get your body off the ground. So you're gonna try and launch up. Your body to leave the ground. If it doesn't, that's okay. You're trying to lift your body forward and up off the ground. And if you can't do that, just do as much of it as you can and get that same feeling. Okay, ready, and 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Tricep dips. You're gonna do the same thing as with push-ups. You're gonna try and go down and just get your hands off the ground. If you can clap, you're better at these than I am. I'm not even gonna try because you don't want to land weird. But at least trying to launch up your body off the ground. Ready, and go. Then rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one. Okay, these side ones, you're gonna try to do the same thing here, and just try and pick your hand up off the ground. Make sure you don't land with your elbow locked. You wanna land slightly bent. If you fall down, that's okay. But you're gonna go down when you do it. Hips go down, and then launch your hips up to do the up. Okay, so ready, hips down, launch up. 2, hips down, launch up. So throw your hips up to the sky. 3, hips down, launch up. 4, hips down, launch up. 5, hips down, launch up. Even if your hand barely leaves the ground or just feels like it might leave the ground, that's what you want. Other side. Ready. Hips down, up. 2, hips down, up. 3, hips down, up. 4, hips down, explode up. 5, hips down, explode up. Okay. 3 sets. Did I say 3 sets? Okay, there's a 4th set. So master salts used to always do. Be like, here's your exercise. Then you do the whole thing and be like, okay, that was rep 1. We have another rep. And you do another 15 minutes of torture. Be like, okay, now rep 3. We're just gonna do another one. And it's just gonna be continuous. So if you're doing squats, it'll be as fast as you can. So 10 squats, and this is your own pace. 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 10 tricep dips, 10 tricep dips, 10 V-sits, 10 side push-ups, and then take 2 when you're done. So you're ready, go ahead. All right.
Master Austin?
Yes, Sean.
Can we do gun defense?
Not today. If you're here tomorrow or Friday, ask me then. I've already got the plan. The plan.
The banana?
Huh? I know. Okay, start heading back. All right. So, facing me, Jiria, Kanye, we're gonna be doing, we're gonna try and get through the whole of the Monkeyfoot progression. We're not gonna do in depth on any one. There's 3 Monkeyfoot progression series. We're not going to do in depth on any one of them. We're just going to quickly go through them so we can get through, because there's 3 series. And Monkeyfoot progression is where one person's on the ground, one person's standing. The first one, you're on the ground, and basically as he's moving around me, my job is just to keep my foot near him. So if he gets close enough, I want to kick him in the knees, or if he gives me a hand, kick him in the hand, but generally I want to kick at his knees to keep him away from me. And I want to move around, so I always have one foot between me and him to kick with, and the other one is helping me turn. If he gets closer, I'll pick up both, but if he's just moving around, I'm going to track him. If he starts moving faster, I'm going to rock a little bit so I have less surface area on the ground. And if he really gets around me fast, I can sit up and do a shoulder spin. And I find if you're switching direction, if I switch feet, it helps me switch directions. So that's the first one. We're not going to do it very long. Like I said, it's going to be a quick overview. Just go, each partner is on the ground for about 30 seconds. Okay, so can everybody else hear me okay? Yeah, okay. So one person on the ground, and this is just called walk, jog, run. So your goal, person standing, is to get past their feet. Right now we're not grabbing their feet, we're just moving around them. So go ahead, one person's on the ground, I'll let you know when to switch. Kid, go ahead. Your goal is to keep your feet between you and me, not your head. Okay, well, we're started. Yeah, well, get ready, you're getting hit. Even if you're getting kicked in the head, just spin, keep your feet in the way. Yeah. Okay, if you haven't already, switch other person up. We'll go again, because you just got kicked in the head right away. And go. Get your feet between you and me. You want that to be your instincts to crawl up on a wall. Good. Yeah, nice. Okay, next step. Get over here so they can see you. Into frame. Okay, next. Done with basic Monkeyfoot, walk, jog, run. Sorry, done right here. Next is we go into monkey feet position where I get close enough that he can get his feet. If we're close to the same size, he'll get on my hips. If not, he'll get on my thighs. Notice his toes point out, because if they're straight up and down, it's easy for him to slip off my leg. But if they're turned sideways, it makes it much harder. And from here, he's making it hard for me to punch him in the face, because most people don't know how to fight. Most people are gonna try and punch you in the head. So I will probably at some point, realizing this isn't working, try and get rid of these legs. If I throw it to the outside, he's gonna tuck it in and kick it up. He tucked it in because when I throw it, oftentimes my next thing is to move in so I can get to him. So he wants to tuck it in to make sure even if I move in, he can get it on me. If I do the other one, tucks that one in. If I throw both apart, he tucks them both and gets them back on. Okay, so do just those a couple times each. We're not gonna spend very long on it. Just a couple throwing the right leg, couple throwing the left leg, and you're throwing it out. So throwing it away from the other leg. We'll talk about throwing over the other leg next. So just throwing one leg out, tuck it, kick it on. Do one leg a couple times, do the other leg a couple times. Do both leg a couple times. Yeah, nice. And then as soon as you've gone a couple right, couple left, couple both, then switch, other person on the ground. Just hang out because we're going to the next one. So again, throw one foot to the outside, other foot to the outside, both feet apart away from each other. And then next we'll get to throwing the leg across the other one. And this part right here is green stripe on senior yellow belt, in case you are keeping track at home. You're playing the home game. Okay, finish up with that person. And we'll go on to the next one. Okay, next, he's on the ground. This one is tricky. Yeah, so this way a little bit. I'm trying to throw, and I'm smarter, I'm throwing my leg over the other one. The good news about this, don't do the right, that was the right thing. If he does the wrong thing, which is just try and keep this foot here, this leg hits his leg and sweeps it aside or lands on top of it. So what he did was the right thing, which is he has to kick the other one over to catch. A couple of reasons why that's really important. One is if he doesn't kick over, if he tries to kick under, this leg will land on it and it won't work. Two, if I'm throwing this way, it usually means I'm going that way, so he wants to reach his leg around to try and catch me before I get out where I can hit him. If I go the other way, same thing, he kicks it over. Sorry, that was the same one. If I go this one, if I throw this one over, he kicks it over, and he wants to roll on his side, because then he can reach further. And now if he catches me here and I'm coming in, he can lift up his hips. And when you lift up your hips and you have your legs on them, it tends to push them away. Okay, so one more time. Go nice and slow. If your partner has it, you can do it fast, but if not, grab the leg and shake it so they know which one they're doing. Move it towards the other one, and then kick it over the top. And once it's over, roll all the way on that side. So roll over, and now he's reaching out here. And then I'll give him some pressure so he can lift up his hips and push me away. Then we'll just reset the other side. Okay, just do it 2 times per person per leg. And I'll talk through it again. If you have it, you can just go, otherwise I'll talk to you. So you grab a leg, shake it a little bit, start to move it towards the other one. They're gonna pick up the other leg, move it across, and then roll on that side and try and reach for my hip or my thigh, and then lift up his hips to push me away. Grab, kick over. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that was a good idea. Yes, nice. Kick me right in the mic. If you haven't already, switch, other person goes. Even if you don't have it, we're just doing a quick, this is the survey, quick overview of it, not an in-depth. So again, switch if you haven't already. As long as you got at least one, that's all we're going for today. And that's the end of the first Monkeyfoot progression. So right now we're just keeping them at bay with our feet. Don't have anything, any plan beyond that. Okay, so second person, hopefully you're done by now because we're moving on. So next, here's what happens if, so he's on the ground. What happens if I get his feet apart and I get in before he can do that? So this is monkey feet. Now he's gonna go to monkey knees or monkey shins, whatever helps you remember. He's gonna glue his knees together and get his shins in the way. Here, this doesn't help him yet, but if he lifts up his hips, that lifting is gonna push me away. If I'm just standing here, not giving any pressure, he doesn't need to. It's when I lean over, then he lifts up his hips and uses the pressure I'm exerting against him. And that's either gonna push me away or him away, it doesn't really matter. So again, he's at monkey feet. I peel him apart, usually twist sideways to get in. He goes to monkey knees and then lifts away. And just make that transition 2 or 3 times and we'll go to the next part. So monkey feet, pull them apart, move in, bridge up, maybe release the pressure, bridge up again. Okay, and do that 2 or 3 times and then switch, other person goes. And we'll go to the next step. Lift your hips up. Yeah. No. Yeah, good. If you haven't already, switch. So again, monkey feet, glue your knees together so you're grabbing them with your shins. And another person goes. This is the second Monkeyfoot progression. And for those of you playing the home game, this is green belt, blue stripe, part of green belt, blue stripe. Okay, yep, looks good. So monkey feet to monkey knees or monkey shins. Okay, next step. If they're getting past the knees, I'm gonna switch on this one so I can talk through. I don't remember if you've done it in a while. So monkey feet, he pries those apart. He goes to monkey knees. Now if he's getting past that, either he's able to reach me or if he realizes he's not reaching me and he pulls my knees apart, I'm gonna get him, now I want him down, so I'm gonna reach up, whatever I can grab. I wanna pull him down to my guard, cross my legs, my right arm hugs the back of his neck. Let's change the angle a little bit. Hug his neck, and then I want to headlock over the top of his right arm. If this arm across, great, I'll hug both. We can just hang out here forever. But if he's got this arm free, I want to hug his right arm. Most people are right-handed, so I want to control his stronger arm. And I've got his head. I want to tuck my head up on the side, away from his free punching arm. And then this is monkey hug. And then he could still do something with his other arm, but we'll get to that. That's the next step. So again, one more time, I'm at monkey knees. He pries him apart. I reach up, whatever I can grab. That might be his arm, whatever. But my right arm is going to hug around his head and squeeze that tight. I'm going to reach over his arm this way. Under doesn't work as well. It can work, but for this control, I want to go over. And I'm going to hug. I'm just going to hang out here with my head tucked close to his head. It's hard to punch yourself in the head very well, so I'm going to put my head next to his so he can't. And then I just squeeze tight with my legs and my arms, and I relax everything else. So I'm just hanging off of him. Okay, so go monkey feet, monkey knees, and then when they get past your knees, go to monkey hug, pull them down, right arm hooks their neck, left arm headlocks their arm, tuck your head next to their head. And just do that twice each, that whole set. Yeah. Let's go. So monkey feet, prime apart, monkey knees, I bend down, hug, trap, grab with your legs too. Oh, that was right. Cross your ankles, as high as you can. And the higher up on their back you get your ankles crossed, the better. And then you want to, your legs are squeezed tight, your arms are hugging tight, and the rest of you relaxes. Oh, yeah, good. Okay. Back a little bit, so we don't crash into Simon over there. So again, monkey feet, monkey knees, and on the hug, right arm hooks their neck, left arm headlocks their arm, and then your head tucks next to theirs. After you're done a second time, then switch, other person goes. Cross, hug my chest. Yeah, there you go. And squeeze your legs tight so you're crushing the air out of me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, once you got the legs, now I can't get up. Excellent. People tend to forget the legs once they're on the ground, but if you have your ankles crossed and you're squeezing this tight against their sides, you're crushing the air from your lungs and removing space. If there's space, they can move, but if you pull them tight, then it's gonna be much harder to hit you and harder for them to move around. So if you're just hanging like this, there's too much space, squeeze it tight. Okay, so hopefully both people have gone twice by now. And we're gonna go on to next step. If we're here, we're just gonna start, for the sake of time, we'll start in monkey hug. So he's on the ground, Okay, now I'm worried about this arm over here punching me in the ribs. My head is over here, so it's pretty safe, but he's punching me with the ribs. That might do some damage. That's the main thing he can actually hit. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach over the top of his elbow. I wanna tuck the knee under it. So I'm pulling on his elbow and pushing my knee into his arm. And then once he does that, he can usually get his other one free. So he's gonna start punching me with his right arm, but I'm gonna do the same thing there. Hook my hands over his elbows, and I'm pulling down and pushing my knees the other way. Okay, now punch me, kid. I'll give you $1 if you punch me in the head.
Oh, woohoo! Ow.
Not many times you get parents make their kids that offer. So I'm pulling here and pushing here. Okay, you just tapped out. So pulling and pushing, and then once that's tight, you just relax. And again, your goal with these, you're trying to wear your partner out. I don't want to say it again because I mentioned it before, but your goal is to try and get them to wear out. So they're using a lot of energy and you're not. So without a partner, I'm here in monkey hang. When he starts throwing that left punch, I'm gonna reach over the top of the bend of the elbow and push right up here, right at the very top of the shin or bottom part of the knee, and push and pull. So I'm going opposite directions. I do the same thing on the other side. And then I push and pull pretty strong, and the rest of me just relaxes and lets them thrash around and wear themselves out. Okay, so give that a try. You can go from standing, or you can just start already at monkey hug and go through that a couple times. Yeah. Okay, down way. Okay. Legs tight. That was really good last time. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Get my elbow, if you can. So get my elbow. There. Yeah, good. And then I throw this one. Okay, nice. So one more time. Let's back up a little bit so you don't go into the recycling. We're gonna do it twice and then switch. Other person goes. And I'll talk through it as we do this in case you didn't have it. So he gets me in monkey hug, brings me down. He's got my head and my arm, and his legs are trapped. Grab him with his legs. I go to punch him with my left arm. He reaches over the elbow and then pushes right here. He's got my arm pinned between his knee and his arm. Then when I do the other one, he does the same thing. And even though I weigh twice as much as him, I'm not able to hit him from here. Excellent. Okay, so if you haven't, other person goes. Again, you can do the whole series or monkey hug, monkey hang, and then go. So this is monkey hug. I call this one monkey hug. And then the one we're doing now is monkey hang. So their arms are the branches and you're just hanging upside down from the branches. Just relaxed, hanging out, being a monkey. So it goes monkey feet, monkey shins, monkey hug, monkey hang.
Can you show us how you get to monkey hang again? Because
Okay.
when you're trying to do it,
So kid, come over here quick.
muscles on your knees, at least the way we're doing it. So I think we're doing it wrong.
Okay, so I've got him here in monkey hug. I've got his head, I've got his arm headlocked. Let's turn this a little bit. So he's got his left arm free. Wave your left arm so you can see it. He's got this arm free. So as soon as he starts punching me with it, I'm gonna hook my right arm on the back of his elbow and then just place it. If he's really swinging, if he's pulling it back to swing, I can just go when it goes back and I wanna hook. My hand is pulling, not on his forearm, but right on his upper arm. And then my knee is just pinned in the bend of his elbow. And so I'm just pulling or hanging weight off of that while I'm pushing a little bit with my knee. And then move that arm, kid.
What arm? This arm?
Okay, well, move either arm. And then I do the same thing, hook it. And now if he tries to move his arms or move his body, go somewhere. Do something. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so you ever try that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Master Russ.
So close. Yeah, so the push position is I'm pulling here, pushing here, and it's hooked right here, right where your tricep connects to the elbow. That's where the hand is hooked. Okay, now from there, there's probably one of two things is gonna happen. Option one is what he almost did. He got me unawares and almost actually punched me in the face and got his dollar. It only counted then. If you punch me in the dollar now, you don't get anything. Okay, no, it was just at that moment. Okay, so I'm here and I get the hang. Now, one of the two things is probably gonna happen. Either he's gonna get past my knees, just gonna move forward enough that he's getting over my elbows, in which case I hug him down again, I go back to monkey hug, and then we have to work back to monkey hang again, and then I just keep on cycling back between that. Or maybe he gets up, he starts to get away from me, in which case I go to monkey knees, and I'm lifting my hips up to push him away. Oh, he's getting past it. If he starts to get past it, I go to monkey hug again. And then you go from there back to here, or maybe we go to monkey shins, and maybe from monkey shins, he starts to get up. He decides this isn't working, so he stands up. Then I'm gonna go to monkey foot and monkey shin. So I'll turn this a little bit. So I've got him grabbed. Here's monkey feet. Here's one monkey shin, one monkey foot. Here's both monkey shins. So if I'm in between, I'm gonna go halfway, and if he goes all the way up, I'm back in monkey feet. So what we're gonna do now is you're gonna go all the way through that series, and you're gonna go from standing, pry the legs apart, so the person on the ground, you're fending them off, they get past to the knees, they get past that, hug them, bring them down, and then hook onto their forearms, monkey hang, and then let them get past it and hug them again, and then go back to it again, and then they're gonna get up, you're gonna bridge up, go to monkey shins, monkey foot and shin, monkey feet, and then the other person goes. So we'll just go one time through that whole set. That's the whole second monkey foot progression. So do that once each, and then we're gonna go to the third monkey foot progression. I said it didn't count. Let's try that. Okay, so after you both have gone all the way through the second Monkeyfoot progression, then we'll move on to the third one. So again, monkey feet, monkey shins, monkey hug, monkey hang, then go from monkey hang back to monkey hug, to monkey hang, to monkey shins, then monkey feet. So just reverse it. And if you're already done, do it one more time. So again, monkey feet, monkey shins, monkey hug, monkey hang, back to monkey hug, back to monkey hang, back to monkey shins, back to monkey feet. Okay, kid, let's go through the whole thing. How much do I get if I punch you in the head?
Nothing, because actually,
okay, you're on the ground.
You gotta pay $1,000 for my teeth.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so we're monkey feet, monkey knees. Yeah, nice. Grab. Grab it. Nice. Start overwhelming it. What do you do? I'm overwhelming it. What do you do?
I'm dizzy.
Okay, I'm overwhelming it. What do you do? I'm overwhelming it. What do you do?
I don't know.
Back to monkey hug.
Oh.
This one. We need to get this one. And yep, don't hurt your feet. Good. I'm gonna punch you with this one again. Okay. This one. And I start to get up. What do you do now? Good. And then I get up. Nice. Okay. So finish up whichever person you're on, and we're gonna go to the third Monkeyfoot progression. Which is senior blue belt. Okay. Third Monkeyfoot progression. So we did what happens if they're moving around and they're at distance. We did what happens if they go between your feet. Now we're gonna do what happens if they go around your feet. So kid, come on over here. Yeah, let's get, come on over here. So we got monkey feet. Now, what if he gets smarter and he throws both legs the same direction? And then he goes around to stomp on my head or get a neon mount or jump on me or whatever. Ugh, neon mount, that's a bummer. Much more debilitating than you'd think. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. When he throws my feet, whichever direction, I need to get my arms reaching out. Ideally, I wanna grab his outside shin. If I grab the inside one, then this leg is still free to kick me in the face or stomp on me or whatever. So I'm gonna catch the outside one so my arms are blocking both. This isn't permanent, it's not perfect. I don't wanna let him kick me in the shins. He still might be able to get over it if he's really tall, but I've at least got this part and I'm protected for a second. Now, my next step I need to do, I'm gonna dig my feet in. I'm gonna shove my rear end away from him a little bit. This is mostly just to shorten my leg. If they're bigger than you might be able to skip that step and just get your leg up. But if I try to get my leg up, I can't do it. So I'm gonna shrimp out, get a little bit of space, get my foot up and over, and then from there, I can just spin back to monkey feet. So I'll go through 2 more times, each one a little bit faster. He throws both my legs one direction, reach to the outside leg, hook, create some space if you need it. I use my top leg first, and then use it as an anchor and spin. One more time, a little bit faster, just throw them the other way. Throw the other way this time. So he throws them over here, I reach for the outside foot, then I've already got some space here, so I kick the top foot over and spin, and you can use your arms to push on the shin to help. Okay, so that's step 1. Do that 2 or 3 times each person. And I'll talk through it as we do it once, and we'll do it again a little bit faster. So throw both their legs the same direction. As soon as they go around, both hands on the shin. And if they're bigger than you, you might be able to just kick right over. If they're about your same size, you might need to push your hips away. Too close. If I'm too close, get your hips away and then kick this one over first, like the scissors, yeah. That's right. So I throw both, boom, turn, kick, hold on, get this one up. Yeah. So you want that scissor first, so if I go in, you can get that scissor. Boom. I'm going for neon mount, so turn your body sideways. Yeah, there you go. Good. One more time. Get this one over first, and then get it all the way in. And then, yeah, because then you can push me away. Okay, good. If you haven't already, switch. Other person goes. Throw both legs. Reach with your forearms. Grab onto their shin, the further shin, if you can. Get enough space. If you have enough space, just kick your top leg over. If not, shove your rear end away and then kick it over and get it back. Okay, so next, What happens if they get past that? They throw your legs far enough, they get around to your head. Again, if you don't have this perfect, that's okay. We're just trying to get through all of it. I think we might be able to do it. So next, he throws my legs and he's fast enough, he gets far enough that I go, maybe I only got the inside leg. This is bad. So if I only got the inside leg, now I can stomp on my head. He's around to my head. So now I'm going to change plans. I'm going to go up, and my hands are going to hook out on his legs. So now if he tries to stomp on me, I'm just pulling his legs apart. He can punch me, but I'm not going to hang out here. So I'm here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shield my head by making an X across my legs. Boom. And I kick right to the groin. Okay, so ready? I make an X, I kick to the groin, or I make an X, grab onto him, and then I just twist back. There's gonna be one way you twist that works and one way that doesn't. Make sure the one that works. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so one more time. He throws both legs and he's too quick. I go for this leg, I miss that shin. I need to abandon and immediately hook both here. As soon as I get that, tuck my leg, stomp to the groin. And then after that stomp, I can grab, make an X, grab whatever you can get. If they're really big, this might just be a leg. If I go this way, my legs are still bound up, so just don't go that way. Twist, and you're back to monkey feet. Okay, give that a go a couple times each. Okay, so come on. I didn't kick you.
It felt like it.
It's close, yeah. Okay, again.
My hand wasn't there.
You throw both legs, you go for the outside. When you miss it, hook both at the, go to the ankles. Yeah, and then pull my legs apart, and then tuck your leg. Rather than kicking this way, you'll just hit the pubic bone. You want to go stomping right between the legs, then make the X, kick it on whatever you can reach, and then just spin. So again, you throw the legs, go around them, got the wrong leg, hook, tuck, stomp to the groin, make an X. That was all right. Okay, one more. Right. X. Okay, good. If you haven't already switched, other person goes. Then we'll go to what happens if that doesn't work. That's me. So hopefully both people have gone. If not, finish up the second person once real quick. And looks like most people have gone. So next, if he throws both legs and he goes to the side and I go around, I only get one. And now either I'm going for this and he moves forward, or while I'm doing it, he moves forward. Now I can't get that. So I can't get my knees in there very well. So I'm going to change my plans. And now my goal is to push past him a little bit. And now I'm going to grab onto his ankles. From there, if I can, I want to bring my knees in behind his knee. I can do it with one. I'd prefer two. Then I'm going to hold onto his ankles. Do this slowly and make sure you have some place to fall forward. I'm going to pull on his ankles and push my knees apart and forward. And he's going to be doing a forward break fall. He goes forward, boom. I'm going to hold onto his ankles and use that to pull me up, grab onto his pants, pull myself up, dive onto his back, boom, shoot my arm under his neck, rear naked choke. Okay, or just rear control. We're going to change the angle and do that again. Just sit off to the side for a second. So one more time. Just come right here. Just throw it to the side. So we already got here. Through my legs, I went here. As I was trying to do this, he went forward, or what? In the process, I ended up under him. Either way, here I'm under. I'm going to push all the way under, grab onto the fronts of his shins, get at least one knee behind his knees. And then as he goes down, I'm going to pull myself up on his legs. I'm using that to help me pull up. I'm going to grab onto the back of his pants, use that to help pull myself up over. And then I can either try and go for the choke right now, or if I just want more control, I can go over and under and just get rear control and then just lay on his head. Just into him, etc. Okay, so in the air real quick with an invisible partner so you can see all the things. He throws my legs, I get the hook, he moves forward, I switch my hands around, grab onto the fronts of the ankles, tuck my knees, get at least one in the back of their knee, pull and push apart and forward, and then as they go down, pull up on that foot, grab onto their pants, pull yourself up and over, and you just want to get on their back. And then ideally get one arm around their head. If you get both around their head, great. If not, get one around their head with the other one under their arm, and get rear control. Seatbelt position. You say. Nice, like your stash. Okay, there's one more after this. So do this one just once each so we can get the last one. Then we'll have gotten through all 3 Monkeyfoot progressions. Okay, so give it a go. Pull. Yep. Nice. Yeah, good catch. Excellent. Get your hooks in. Hooks. Hooks. There you go. There's some space. Remove the space. Okay, where do you want me to go? Oh, and now we're in Crash Series. Yeah, if you get the rear control, you are then in the Crash Series.
And that's...
So the Monkeyfoot progressions and Crash Series kind of meld back and forth into each other, depending on what happens. So one more time, kid. If you haven't already switched, other person goes. And I'll talk through it as I do it this time. So I throw his legs, I go around, I get above his head, I move forward, he hooks around my ankles, pushes knees apart, tilts me forward, grabs onto my belt. As I go down, dives onto my back. And then he's doing the safer option. He got rear control. As soon as I start to get up, he hooks his feet in. There's too much space, that's what you're sliding on. If you get rear control and you find you're sliding off as they get up, that means there's too much space. If there's space, you can move. If there's no space, you stay snug. So your seatbelt wasn't tight enough. That's what happened there. Okay, there's one more thing that might happen. If they are way different size than you, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier, but the last thing that might happen, we're gonna go right to here. So I go here, and as I start to do this, instead of tilting forward like I want him to, he starts to go backwards. So he's sitting on me. I'm just gonna let go of his ankles, push my legs forward and sit up. And now, I'll get this rear control. Let's change the angle real quick. All right, standing up. So we ended up in the same position as last time. I even got my knees under, but now he's going backwards. I'm just gonna let go with my hands and hook my feet into his legs and just straighten my legs out. That moves him forward, partially into this rear control where I can get the rear naked choke or get my seatbelt.
Dude, where my human?
Like that. Okay, so exactly the same thing as last time. We just have time to do it once each. Exactly the same thing, but when they go down, they don't go forward like you want them to. They go backwards. Let go of their ankles, push your legs out, and then try and get their back. Okay, down boy.
That goes down.
Okay. So I'm laying down. I go forward, get your knees in. Oh, now I'm going the wrong way. Let go, push your legs straight. Get me out. Boom. And then we're naked, get your hooks in. Good. Nice. If you haven't already switched, other person goes. We only have a minute left. So again, same position as last time. They don't go forward like they're supposed to. That's okay. Push your legs out straight so they don't just fall backwards on your face. You want their feet to go away from you. Grab onto their back. And then to be safe, rear control, you must try and submit them right away. Get rear naked choke. Just make sure your hooks are in. Otherwise, it's probably not going to happen. Okay.
Camera? Did you zoom in your camera?
No.
It feels like it.
Looks pretty good. But we're out of time. So if you are wondering though, if you're trying to remember what we did today, we did first Monkeyfoot progression, that's walk, jog, run, they're moving around you, and you get your feet on, they throw one to the outside, other outside, both the outside, one across, kick over. Second one is the monkey feet, monkey shins, monkey hug, monkey hang. And then third one is they throw your legs around, and what we did is forearm hook to shrimp, and then we did over, kick to the groin, X to spin, then we did going around, taking down, going around, rear. So a quick recap of what we did. We're out of time. So facing me, Chitty, Kanye.